Welcome to today's deep dive. We're bypassing the usual consumer tech chatter today.
Yeah, looking at a piece of hardware that usually lives completely behind the scenes.
Right, in professional racks.
Hmm.
We are diving into the Kramer VM-2Hxl. It's a 1-to-2 HDMI distribution amplifier.
And before you just say, it's just a splitter, look at the price tag.
I mean, it lists around $345.
Discounted to maybe $276, but yeah.
That alone suggests we aren't dealing with a $20 dongle from an online marketplace.
Exactly. The distinction between a basic splitter and a distribution amplifier is, well, it's the entire mission here.
Because you've got these sources, a laptop or a media player, and you need that one video source on two different screens at the same time.
Without the signal falling apart. In professional AV, think conference rooms or high-end home theaters, you can't just passively split a wire without consequences.
You need active management.
You do. It takes one HDMI input and actively distributes it to two outputs.
And looking at the unit itself, it's very industrial. Metal housing. Kramer calls this form factor digitools.
Which is a very specific ecosystem. The size isn't arbitrary at all.
It's meant to fit together.
Right. It's designed so you can mount 3 of these units side by side in a single 1U rack space.
Using their RK3T adapter. So this is absolutely meant to live in a server room, not dangle behind a TV.
Precisely.
Let's talk specs, because this is where the age of the unit shows, but also its utility. The data sheet lists as maximum data rate of 6.75 gigabits per second.
Which breaks down to 2.25 gigabits per graphic channel.
Now, in a world of 48 gigabit per second HDMI 2.1, that sounds really low. Why are you paying almost $300 for that?
Context is key. No, you aren't running 8K at 120 hertz through this box.
But for a rock-solid 1080p or 1080i infrastructure,
which is still the standard for arguably the vast majority of institutional setups, it provides significant headroom.
And it still supports deep color, lip sync, CEC, and it's fully HDCP compliant.
Plus 3D pass-through, it's built for absolute reliability and established standards, not bleeding-edge gaming.
That makes total sense. And reliability brings us to the proprietary tech they highlight.
The secret sauce.
Right, the Kramer equalization and reclocking technology. With a K, I always get skeptical when I see trademark symbols next to engineering terms.
It sounds like marketing for "it works good."
Exactly. Is it actual tech?
It is actual engineering.
Yeah.
To understand it, you have to remember that HDMI signals, specifically TMDS signals, degrade over copper.
They suffer from capacitance and jitter.
Yes. The eye pattern of the digital signal literally closes up, making it hard for the display to distinguish a 0 from a 1.
So this box isn't just boosting the volume, so to speak.
No. Reclocking means the device actually strips the noise, recovers the original timing data.
The clock.
The clock, exactly. And it regenerates a pristine signal before sending it out.
It's effectively a repeater.
Which allows you to run cables much longer distances than the standard spec allows, because the output is practically a fresh signal.
That perfectly explains the distribution amplifier name. It actively rebuilds the stream. Now, the other big headache in HDMI distribution is EDID.
Oh, the handshake.
They list IED Pro, or Intelligent ED Processing, because usually if I split a signal to a projector and a monitor and I unplug one,
the source device freaks out.
Everything blinks black while it renegotiates.
That is exactly what this algorithm solves. It doesn't just pass the handshake along, it manages it.
By locking the ED information.
Right. It captures and stores it, so the source thinks it's still connected to the display, even if you unplug the output.
It maintains the connection logic, so your laptop doesn't constantly try to resize or reset the signal.
Ensuring true plug-and-play operation.
All right.
It's a huge feature for live environments where you simply can't afford a blackout just because someone turned off a monitor in the lobby.
And there are indicators, too. The active output LED gives you immediate visual feedback on the connection status.
Which is essential for troubleshooting in a dark server room.
Speaking of troubleshooting, I found a detail in the support section that feels like a relic. But it speaks to the target market.
The lifetime support.
Kramer offers free lifetime tech support, which is amazing, including telephone, chat, text, email, and fax.
Fax support. It sounds funny to us, but think about who actually installs these.
Government buildings, old universities.
Massive corporate infrastructure. Some of these service contracts have been running for decades.
So the fax machine isn't a joke, it's a statement of longevity.
It signals they understand legacy workflows. That, combined with the Kramer factory warranty, reinforces that this is an infrastructure investment.
Not a disposable consumer accessory. So, to synthesize all this, What does this mean for the person building a system?
It means you are paying for data integrity. The VM-2Hxl ensures that the picture you send is the picture that arrives, regardless of distance.
It takes the variable of signal loss entirely off the table. It's really the invisible labor of AV.
So, a final thought to leave you with today. We've talked about how essential this reclocking is for keeping a 1080p image intact over copper. As the industry rapidly pushes toward universal 8K and beyond with exponentially higher data rates, think about how massive and sophisticated the physical infrastructure will need to be just to keep those tiny digital bits from falling apart over a few feet of wire. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.